Honoring our heroes, a timeless tribute. We gather today to honor our heroes. These are the brave men and women of the armed forces. They have always defended our freedom. They have answered the call to duty. We owe them a debt of gratitude. We must never forget their sacrifices. Throughout history, heroes have risen. They have fought for our freedom. They have protected our way of life. They have stood firm against tyranny. Their stories inspire us. Their courage motivates us. We must remember their sacrifices. We must honor their service. We must tell their stories to future generations. These heroes deserve our respect and admiration. Ancient roots, timeless valor. This phrase encapsulates the enduring spirit of those who have served in the military throughout history. From the dawn of civilization, the call to protect and defend has resonated deeply within the hearts of many. The tradition of military service is ancient. It stretches back to the earliest days of human society, where communities banded together to safeguard their way of life. These early warriors laid the groundwork for the organized military forces we recognize today. From the earliest days, people have defended their homes and families. They built fortifications and developed strategies to protect their loved ones from invaders. These acts of bravery and sacrifice were not just about survival, but also about preserving their culture and heritage. They have fought for their beliefs. Whether it was for freedom, territory, or the honor of their gods, ancient warriors were driven by a deep sense of purpose. Their battles were not just physical confrontations, but also clashes of ideologies and values. They have sacrificed everything for their people. Many warriors gave their lives on the battlefield, leaving behind families and communities that honored their memory. These sacrifices were commemorated through monuments and stories passed down through generations. In ancient Greece, the Spartans were known for their military prowess. Their society was built around the concept of warfare, and every Spartan male was trained to be a soldier from a young age. Their rigorous training and discipline made them one of the most feared military forces of their time. They were disciplined and courageous warriors. The Spartans' commitment to excellence in combat was unparalleled. Their phalanx formation, a tight-knit group of soldiers with overlapping shields, was a testament to their unity and strength. They fought bravely against the Persian Empire. The Battle of Thermopylae is one of the most famous examples of their valor. Despite being vastly outnumbered, the Spartans held their ground, showcasing their unwavering determination and tactical brilliance. Their sacrifice at Thermopylae is legendary. The story of the 300 Spartans who stood against the Persian army has been told and retold, symbolizing the ultimate act of bravery and selflessness. Their legacy continues to inspire countless generations. The Roman Empire was built on a foundation of military strength. The Romans understood that a powerful and disciplined army was essential for the expansion and maintenance of their vast empire. Their military innovations and strategies were ahead of their time. The Roman legions were a formidable force. They conquered vast territories, bringing diverse cultures under Roman rule. Their ability to adapt and integrate different military tactics from conquered peoples made them even more effective. They maintained order and stability for centuries. The Pax Romana, or Roman peace, was a period of relative tranquility across the empire, made possible by the strength and discipline of the Roman military. Their influence can still be seen in modern military practices. These ancient warriors set the stage for the modern military. Their innovations in tactics, training, and organization have been studied and emulated by military leaders throughout history. The principles they established continue to be relevant today. They understood the importance of courage, discipline, and sacrifice. These values were the cornerstone of their success and have been passed down through the ages. Modern soldiers still look to these ancient examples for inspiration and guidance. Their legacy continues to inspire soldiers today. The timeless valor of these ancient warriors serves as a reminder of the enduring human spirit and the unbreakable bond between those who serve and the communities they protect. Their stories are a testament to the power of courage and sacrifice. The dawn of modern warfare. The modern era brought new challenges to warfare. The early 20th century was a period of rapid change and innovation. Nations were industrializing at an unprecedented rate, and this had a profound impact on how wars were fought. Traditional methods of combat were becoming obsolete, and new strategies and technologies were being developed to meet the demands of modern warfare. Technology advanced rapidly. Armies grew larger and more complex. The introduction of tanks, airplanes, and advanced artillery changed the battlefield forever. Communication technologies such as the radio allowed for better coordination and more efficient command structures. These innovations made it possible to conduct large-scale operations with unprecedented precision and effectiveness. New weapons of war emerged. World War I was a turning point. The conflict saw the first widespread use of machine guns, poison gas, and tanks. These new weapons made the war more deadly and destructive than any previous conflict. The scale of the carnage was unimaginable, and the world was forever changed by the horrors of trench warfare. It was a global conflict of unprecedented scale. Millions of soldiers fought in the trenches. The conditions were harsh and unforgiving, with soldiers facing constant danger from enemy fire. Modern battlefield. World War II saw the rise of totalitarian regimes. These regimes threatened the free world. Leaders like Hitler, Mussolini, and Stalin sought to expand their power through conquest and oppression. Their aggressive actions led to a global conflict that would become the deadliest war in human history. The Allied forces fought against tyranny. They liberated Europe and defeated the Axis powers. The bravery and determination of the Allied soldiers were instrumental in achieving victory. Their efforts ensured that the ideals of freedom and democracy would prevail over the forces of oppression and dictatorship. These conflicts tested the limits of human endurance. Soldiers faced unimaginable horrors. The devastation of the battlefields, the destruction of cities, and the suffering of civilians were all stark reminders of the cost of war. Yet, amidst the chaos and destruction, acts of heroism and sacrifice shone through. They displayed incredible courage and resilience. The soldiers who fought in these wars demonstrated an unwavering commitment to their cause. Their bravery in the face of overwhelming odds serves as a testament to the strength of the human spirit. As we remember their sacrifices, we are reminded of the importance of striving for peace and understanding in our world. Courage under fire. Stories of valor. Throughout history, countless acts of valor have been displayed on the battlefield. These acts of bravery and heroism have shaped the course of wars and, in many cases, the fate of nations. From the trenches of World War I to the battlefields of World War II, soldiers have shown remarkable courage in the face of overwhelming odds. Ordinary men and women have risen to extraordinary challenges. They have left behind their families, their homes, and their lives to serve a greater cause. These individuals, often young and inexperienced, found themselves in situations that demanded the utmost bravery and resilience. They have shown incredible bravery in the face of danger. Whether it was charging into enemy fire, rescuing a wounded comrade, or holding the line against an overwhelming force, these acts of valor have become legendary. Their stories continue to inspire and remind us of the human capacity for courage. Sergeant Alvin York was a conscientious objector during World War I. Initially reluctant to fight, he eventually found himself in the heat of battle. His transformation from a pacifist to a war hero is a testament to the complex nature of courage and duty. But on the battlefield, he became a hero. York's actions during the Meuse-Argonne offensive in 1918 are legendary. Despite being heavily outnumbered, he led an attack on a German machine gun nest, capturing 132 enemy soldiers and turning the tide of the battle. He single-handedly captured a German machine gun nest. His bravery not only saved the lives of his fellow soldiers, but also earned him the Medal of Honor, America's highest military decoration. He saved the lives of his fellow soldiers. York's story is just one of many that highlight the extraordinary acts of valor displayed by soldiers throughout history. Audie Murphy was one of the most decorated soldiers in World War II. His journey from a humble farm boy to a celebrated war hero is nothing short of remarkable. He fought with incredible courage and determination. Murphy's actions on the battlefield, including single-handedly holding off an entire company of German soldiers, earned him numerous awards and commendations. He received numerous awards for his valor, including the Medal of Honor. Murphy's legacy continues to inspire future generations of soldiers and civilians alike. These are just a few examples of the countless heroes who have served our country. Their stories of bravery, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment to duty are a testament to the human spirit. Their stories remind us of the true meaning of courage and sacrifice. As we remember these heroes, we honor their legacy and the values they stood for. Their valor continues to light the way for future generations. Section 5. The legacy of sacrifice. The sacrifices of our military heroes have shaped our world. They have preserved our freedom. They have defended our values. They have made our country a beacon of hope for the world. Because of their sacrifices, we enjoy the freedoms we have today. We live in a country where we are free to speak our minds. We are free to worship as we choose. We are free to pursue our dreams. Their legacy is not just about the past. It is about the present and the future. Their sacrifices continue to inspire us. They remind us of the importance of freedom and democracy. Section 6. Shaping our world. The men and women of the armed forces continue to serve our country today. They are stationed around the world. They are protecting our interests. They are providing humanitarian aid. They are making a difference every day. They are the guardians of our freedom. They are the protectors of our way of life. They are the embodiment of courage, dedication, and selflessness. We must never take their sacrifices for granted. We must always remember the debt we owe them. We must support them and their families. Section 7. A debt we can never repay. How can we ever repay the debt we owe to our military heroes? How can we ever truly express our gratitude for their sacrifices? We can start by remembering them. We can honor their memory by telling their stories. We can teach our children about their sacrifices. We can support organizations that help veterans. We can volunteer our time to help those who have served our country. We can show our appreciation in countless ways. Section 8. Honoring their memory every day. Honoring our military heroes is not just something we do on Memorial Day or Veterans Day. It is something we should do every day. We can honor their memory by living our lives to the fullest. We can strive to be better citizens. We can work to make our country a better place. We can honor their memory by upholding the values they fought for. We can defend freedom and democracy. We can stand up for what is right. Section 9. A call to remembrance. Let us never forget the sacrifices of our military heroes. Let us always remember their courage, their dedication, and their selflessness. Let us honor their memory by living lives worthy of their sacrifice. Let us strive to make the world a better place, just as they did. Let us never forget the true cost of freedom.